Don't really know how to intro into this video. Today marks the first day of my hair transplant journey. I have been doing some research past year and a half into surgery to lower my hairline. I know that surgery is not the only option that I have. I don't want to invest $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in those treatments. Have a fuller head of hair up here. If that isn't going to restore what I have lost, then it's a waste of money for me. I am only 23 years old, and the fact that my hairline has receded this much is a situation since I turned 18. I'll insert some photos here. You guys can see the side by side. My hairline has receded tremendously. If you can hear my chair creaking, it's my chair, it's not my asshole. I don't have any appearances booked, photo shoots, events, like nothing is booked at the moment. I considered traveling to Turkey, but I don't know how much worse this whole virus thing is gonna get, and I don't feel 100% comfortable traveling overseas for like 20 hours, get the surgery and then come straight home. Like the anesthesia and being in pain on the plane, I just don't want to have to deal with that. I just booked my first consultation, and yeah. So I'm just about to head to my very first consultation, and I just wanted to document this because I am kind of freaking the fuck out right now. I contacted Simon, one gay MUA. He literally just sent me these videos of when he was having his hair transplant. So if you're squeamish, don't look, but this is what the grafting looks like. Like, and this is him actually like getting it done. And then this is like the swelling that he endured. Can you see? This is what he said verbatim. I'm happy with the results at the moment because I'm enjoying rocking the bald look and not struggling with wearing wigs and stuff. I would have loved more. So, fuck. So I'm here with Amani. She's my neighbor, but we literally grew up together. So she's going for a consultation for general like hair thinning, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But like, do you care that you're on camera?
No.
Okay, sick. So we just got out of our consultation.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly what he was talking about.
When they do this transplant, a lot of people get a lot of patchiness at the back of the hair.
Yeah.
It's a big concern because when people want to have a hairstyle, it's patchy. He was actually quite concerned about how it's going to look at the back as well as just moving it to the front, which is really good.
Essentially, my hairline ain't gonna be lowered that much.
I don't think your forehead is out of proportion though.
It is a little bit, but it will get worse, that's the thing. So he's actually prescribed me a bunch of like medication and stuff to start taking. I really don't know how to feel. Like, he answered all of our questions.
Yeah, he did. I was gonna say.
By the way, he ended up saying FUE, not FUT. And the whole pain thing, a lot of people after the treatment, they tend to not have much pain at all, and I don't understand how. And Simon just sent me this video before when he was like a few days after his treatment. Look, ready? Hey, look. I know. And I didn't know this, but the reason why they take hair from the back and sides of your head is because they are permanent follicles. That is why if you get a hair transplant, your hairline won't recede. Is it worth $16,000 to shrink my forehead 1 centimeter?
I'm sure.
So I'm currently getting ready to head to my second consultation. So I took an unedited photo from my photo shoot for my campaign, and then I edited it to give like the effect and the appearance of my forehead that I wanted. So here is the original, and that is the edited. Regarding today's appointment, it is with DHI. I am excited, but I'm really nervous. Once again, I just don't know what to expect. Okay, I just got back. Let's talk about this together. Come here for a sec. By the way, he's got makeup on. I look like shit because I got no makeup on. Anyway, so we went for like an hour and a half. It was about an hour and a half. Today compared to yesterday, the surgeon didn't do this yesterday. He got a microscope and held it to my head to actually see like my. Thank you. How many hairs are growing from each place and where I'm thinning. So he did go into a lot more detail. He basically drew on, well, pretty much the same hairline that they drew on yesterday, which I wanted it lower, but when he put it into perspective, make more sense for me. Basically, if you raise your eyebrows to just a little bit above from there with all these wrinkles, that is where they can put your hairline. Because we don't have muscles on our scalp, we only have muscles in our forehead down to here, and I raise my eyebrows, it's gonna be crinkling up all their hairs and stuff like that. It makes a lot more sense to me now as to why the surgeon yesterday didn't want to put it any lower, because when I asked for it lower, he said you are absolutely not doing that. So apparently they don't go by grafts, it's by hairs. How many did he say? Yesterday he said 2,400 grafts. I'm gonna need 3,000 hairs. He said that when they extract, if they extract 2 like at a time, they will implement those 2 at a time. So it kind of varies. Then instead of prick the hole or use the forceps to open up the wound and then put the hair in, they actually use a needle device that they just jam in, poke it, and then the hair goes straight in. Whatever direction they jam it in is basically the direction that the hair grows in. There's a lot less downtime with this as well. I'm gonna have to cut my hair pretty fucking short because...
No, he said shave.
I set my camera here and just explain to you guys what the situation is. Things have changed. It's been about a week and a half after. Actually really liking the way that Grow is looking. There wasn't more negatives for one compared to Grow. Now I also had a 3rd consultation, which I haven't updated you guys on because my original appointment was for Friday. Let's say Friday, right? I couldn't make it to the Friday appointment, so I made it for the Monday after. On that Monday, I got a call from them saying, hey, our doctor's actually really sick, we can't do it. So I actually didn't book in for the 3rd consultation. I know that the 3rd place that I was going to go to, they do a lot of celebrities, they do a lot of soccer players, a lot of AFL players. And that's the other thing as well. It's like, all right, not only do I have to deal with social media and that kind of thing, but now I also have to deal with my fucking parents. And I come from a very relatively conservative family where any body modification is seen as bad. Piercings, tattoos is a no. For my nonny's sake, oh my God, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to tell them this. I'm probably not even going to tell them. I'm probably just going to rock up with a new fucking forehead and be like, got surgery. When I went to see the first surgeon, he gave me a prescription for medication, right? Tablets are like really small, they're really cute. And so each of these tablets contains minoxidil, finasteride. All of that is in one of these tablets. I have to be on this medication for the rest of my life to stop 70 to 80% of further hair loss from occurring. That's what he told me. We have a date for surgery. My surgery is in 18 days. It's a little over 2.5 weeks away. And I'm starting to get a little bit nervous now. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was like, yeah, nah, like I just wanna get this over with. Like, yeah, obviously I'm giving you guys like the full experience here. But if you guys want like the very, very nitty gritty day by day update, then head over to the Instagram page that they've made for me down below. And that's where I'm gonna be uploading content for Grow, essentially. Oh my God, and also, so I was taking the medication for a couple of months. I then noticed that I started gaining weight. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Really had to like take a step back and think, okay, have I changed the way I'm eating? Even before I started working out in like September last year, I wasn't gaining weight. I wasn't working out. I was obviously active, like running around here and there, but I wasn't gaining weight. So Amani, studying biomedical science, she wants to get into med school, has access to this website, and I probably shouldn't be saying this. But anyway, med students have access to a website that tells them information about ingredients in medications. I gave her the medications that I was taking. Minoxidil has water retention side effects. Finasteride has weight gain side effects. I was grateful that I knew what it was and what was happening, but I was so fucking angry because I have always struggled with my body image. Like, it's never been a smooth sail. Like, I come from an Italian family, slow metabolism, carbs 24/7, just a bad fucking combo, basically. Anyway, I immediately stopped taking the medication. I was like, fuck that. As soon as you stop taking them, the hair dies. Like, not fucking worth my body image issues and my mental health just to save some hair. Like, I'd rather get another fucking hair transplant after this. I say that now, but like, you know what I mean. So it is Tuesday right now. I'm going in on Thursday, so it's 2 days before surgery. I'm on my way to Oggie's house right now, and I am about to get my hair cut. Fucking freezing here in Melbourne, and we have to go short. All of this has to be like legit that. This is happening. It's happening. Just, yeah. Fuck, that's short. Hold on. So it is the day before surgery. I'm just about to head out, go and get a button-up shirt. First couple of days I can't put anything over my head. Not as nervous as I thought I would be. If anything, I'm more just excited to get it over and done with. I know it's gonna fucking hurt. They inject the anesthetic to the back of your head and the front. Oh my God, get in your fucking lane. And so yeah, for plans after surgery, I don't know when I can wear makeup again. I do want to film my podcast. I want to get that up and going. There's some topics that have come out in the media recently, like that I really want to talk about. So by the time you guys see this, all of those posts would have been up by now. So talk about business. I want to talk about being an influencer. I want to talk about brands hiring me as a model for a photo shoot when I can't fucking model. Oh my god, the music. I'm gonna get demonetized. Ooh, fancy. It is 10 past 6 a.m. We have to be out of here by 6:45 to be in Docklands by 7:30. I'm so nervous I can throw up right now.
Oh, let's get one last look at you with that head.
I know. Last time. I took my last selfie last night.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you. Everything is very thorough.
Okay.
About the rest, we'll go through that together, okay?
Okay.
Hands on.
Yeah.
Jumper and top can go in your locker here, and then the straps just go at the back.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Those two are together, but the top one is, there's a gap.
Okay, that's fine.
Nervousness, you're getting a procedure done, that's normal. So whether we are men or we are females, we produce testosterone. Obviously men produce more testosterone than females do. Now it's DHT that can cause hair loss. So why do some men get hair loss and others don't? Genetics. From crown to the front, we've got more DHT receptors. That's the basics why hair loss happens and how it's driven. Now, hair transplant. Stage number 1 is going to be extraction. You're going to be lying face down on a bed that looks exactly like a massage bed. Going to give you local anesthetic at the back of the head.
Yeah.
A few injections all the way around. Within about a minute or 2 minutes, the whole of the back of the head is completely numb. Carry out the extraction. Extraction can take 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on how many hair we're taking. Then we're taking a half an hour lunch break. Third stage is the implantation stage, which is easier on your body because you're lying on your back. There's a TV in the corner as well, so you can watch Netflix if you want to. Cool. The local anesthetic is given at the front of the head. Less injections at the front of the head, but you get a unique burning sensation. So it's different to the pain that you'll get at the back, only lasting about a minute or 2 minutes. An implantation takes about probably 2 to 3 hours or so. Sleeping for the first 3 to 4 days as well, a 45 degree angle. Most of my patients don't get swelling, but if you lie flat,
Then yeah, I've
around,
seen it.
around the eyes. So no caps, no hats, minimum exercise. After about 3.5 weeks, forget that you had hair transplant.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do.
So after 3 weeks I can go back to the gym.
After 3 weeks, you can go back to the gym. Yep. So that's a rough dotted line.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna do a measurement as well to see symmetry and asymmetry.
Okay.
The areas that you like, the areas that you don't like, the areas that you would like to be changed.
That as low as you think naturally we could go?
I can go lower in the temples.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy.
Face that way.
Okay, so I'm currently peeing because I'm so nervous, but this is gonna be the new hairline, guys.
Have you decided what you're gonna have for lunch?
No.
Lunch is the best. You're going to love it.
Really drugged up right now. Phase 1 is done. Sound worse than I feel pretty shit. It literally felt like I was just getting Botox, like when they were doing the anesthetic. So we started at 9, it's now 12:21. That's the hard part. The hard part's done. So all bandaged up. This is just a temporary bandage. I looked at the tray and there was a tray full of syringes and I'm like, is that the amount of anesthetic that you use? And he's like, yeah. Yeah, you can get a close up if you want.
Yeah, it just looks puffy.
It's called a poke bowl or something. I was like head in the fucking massage bed. She's like, no, Jacob, would you like white rice or brown rice?
You had a lot of drugs. You took a lot in here and then they gave you a lot of...
Anesthetic.
Yeah.
Because you've got your original hair here.
Yeah.
So that's increased density, but this is complete recreation on the sides.
Oh yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah. So see, what I'm going to do is this area now is going to be completely rebuilt.
Amazing. Oh my god, that looks amazing.
Happy so far?
Already, yeah. Wow.
So the density I've given you
Yeah.
is similar to your natural density.
Okay, great.
You've got thicker hair,
Yeah.
but your density is probably slightly lower than someone your age.
Okay. Really tight around here. The back feels okay. It's obviously going to be a little bit sensitive. The photo of the back, I was like, oh my fucking god. I spray this on my head every 30 minutes. So I just have to like... It's day 1 post-op. I had a decent sleep last night. The pain is probably like a 3 out of 10 right now. I actually forgot to take my pain medication this morning because like I just wasn't feeling it. I actually expected to be in like agony today. I thought today was going to be the worst day because obviously all the anesthetic would have worn off, but to be honest, I was feeling worse last night than I am today. I don't feel any pain at all right now unless I like raise my eyebrows or I like, that's literally all I can raise it right now. The back of my head, a little bit tender. Bandage feels wet and I think that's because I kept bleeding after they had completely dressed it. Because I was taking a vitamin up until like 2 days before procedure, it thinned my blood, it caused a lot of bleeding in surgery. The only thing I'm nervous for now is to take this off and, oh, this little shit always has my shoes. Dr. Baj and the team were just absolutely incredible. I was watching Netflix for like the last half of the procedure, Kardashians, and we were all kind of watching it together and just laughing and talking. It was so comfortable. They made me feel so at peace and at home. Like I remember going back into the other room talking to my mum and my partner about like, you know, finishing like phase 1 or phase 2 or whatever it may be. And they would be mortified. And then the doctor would be like, Jacob, you ready? I'd be like, yep, let's go. It was so good. So it is day 3 post-op now. I have to use this soothing shampoo that they gave me. I took off my bandages yesterday. We basically just have to lather this up and then just pat it over the back of my head. Wipe it very softly with like a lot of water. It doesn't actually hurt that much. How does it feel at the back?
Yeah, good.
Rough, yeah?
Yeah. Is it sore when I do that? Less than yesterday?
It's okay.
And everything's dry at the back.
Okay.
There's no
it feels wet, but yeah.
But there's no blood, wet patches, do you know what I mean, of the blood?
This is what the hairline is looking like. As you can see, I'm still so swollen across here. My eyes are so puffy. My face ID didn't even recognize me this morning. Like, it's literally a situation with the swelling right now. It's literally like a minute after I filmed that last clip. Actually feeling a little worse than I have been. Even after I ate dinner last night, I just started feeling really sick in the stomach. I'm sleeping majority for the most part of the night. It's nothing like the amount of sleep or the quality of sleep that I usually get when I can sleep lying down. So I think that's definitely a huge factor into why I'm not feeling the best right now. But like in terms of pain and stuff, I feel absolutely no pain, guys. It's a bit sensitive at the back, but the front, literally no pain at all. Nothing. Maybe I just have a decent pain tolerance without really realizing. It's starting to get quite itchy. Apparently it's like when you get a weave and your hair's like itchy, you just want to like pat it. It's day 6 post-op. I am currently heading into the clinic just to go for my light therapy. We're about to go light therapy. Sorry. Day 10 post-op is what we are looking like right now. So freaking happy with how it's all healing up. I'm actually surprised that I followed through with it, if I'm being honest. And that's because I was just going for a consultation to see if I'd be interested in doing it. I didn't actually think that I would end up going through with it. I'm still a little bit numb. My hands are freezing, right? I can feel that on my skin. I can feel that back of my scalp. But where they implanted, I can't feel anything. That's quite normal because obviously it's only been 10 days since I got the procedure done. I'm watching the video that you guys just saw. It's so weird just seeing that that was only me 10 days ago. The fact that this is now an insecurity that I no longer have to harbor and hold on to is really weird. Kind of an adjustment period. I knew that getting the procedure done was gonna like help boost my confidence, and I see like these things like on shows like Botched where they get their dream nose or whatever it may be and like they're just so happy, they're crying of happiness. To be honest, it hasn't really changed me a whole lot. Like when you watch it on TV, it looks a lot more glamorous than what it really is. I definitely can see how people can become addicted to this though. I will just be 100% honest because the team at Grow made me feel so comfortable. I was literally sitting in the surgery talking about Khloe Kardashian's new face. It was great. It is so easy. Just book it in, just sit back and it's taken care of and you wake up and the problem's fixed. It's obviously not something I'm gonna fall into. I don't want to change anything else about my face. Maybe a couple of facial facials to get my skin looking better, but that's literally it. Like, I don't give a fuck about anything else. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of document that because as someone who I guess now has had cosmetic surgery done, I can kind of see that side of it. I can understand how it can become very addictive very quickly. It is day 14 post-op. This is the first time that I'm actually seeing myself on camera with my new hairline. So weird. I also haven't been taking any pain medication. I didn't take any pain medication after the actual surgery. I'm so surprised at how painless this entire experience has been. Only part that hurt was when he injected me with the anesthetic. That is literally it. Honestly, would recommend Grow Clinics 1000%. This video is not sponsored, is in no way, shape or form affiliated with Grow. I just want to put that out there. Give you guys an update and we'll do a Q&A in a couple of months time once everything has grown out a lot more. You guys follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Check out my lash line down below if you guys are interested. And yeah, bye!